Guys, welcome back to today's video. In today's video, we'll be talking of something very wonderful. We're talking of something different, something unique. In our last and subsequent videos, we were talking about how to build an app using Sketchware, which is a free platform you can find on Google and download, so you can build customized apps using this particular software and platform. Okay, so what you need to do now is very simple. You watch our previous videos and know how we got to this point. So in our previous video, we created this loading page, and after we set it that after 6 seconds, which is 6,000 milliseconds, it should take us to our login page. Now, what if you don't want it to go automatically? What if you want it in a different method whereby the user have to click on a button for it to happen? I'm just creating an instance here. Sometimes you might not want it to just go automatically. You want the user to click on a button before it goes. And this might be useful not only in the loading page, in any other page. I mean, if the user has to click on a button at some point in your app for your app to make sense, because even in the login page, when the user fills in his or her information, you have to click on a button to take him or her to the next step of the flow chart. So when the user clicks on, you want to set it so that when the user clicks on a button, the user is taken to a different screen or a different activity. How are you going to do that? Very simple. There's an option here that says button. There's an option here that says button. Now this button here, you can just drag it and drop it in your app. Since this is a horizontal app, a horizontal view I added, anything I'm adding here will always come by the side in a horizontal format. So if I want this button to be under here, I'll have to add a vertical view. Even the vertical view I'm adding will still be at the side of this other function, because this is a horizontal view I started with. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drag this into the vertical view and the button too into the vertical view. As you can see, anything that enters here is going to enter under. As many things as you drag into here, into this place, is going to enter under. Mind you, these are other options you can use in your journey of building the app, but I'm just going to delete them right now because they are not needed in this video. Now, to bring these two of them now to the center, I'll just click on this vertical view, and what will I do? Gravity, center, horizontal, center, vertical, boom, they are the center. Don't mind this black thin line you're seeing here, because once you launch your app, it's not going to be visible. So this is as good as how it was before, just that the button now is under and not by the side. So if I bring it out, it's going to go by the side, and if I bring it in, it's going to go right under it. Okay, so you can also take it on top the text view, anyhow you want it. You can also if you want it to be up here, you can also click on it and then you click on layout gravity, and then you select top. No, sorry. For gravity, is the text inside that will go to the top. So I'm going to put that, I'm just going to cancel all. So as you can see, the text has come to the middle. Sometimes some activities are being prevented, but if I want to really take this up here, there are means whereby I can do it. For instance, I can add another view here and set the length of this view, set the height of this view to, I don't know, 200, and then that's if I want a distance between these two. But if I want that one to be really up, I can set this in between and maybe increase the size of this, or set this to be at a fixed position. So there are different ways to do different things, but I'm just going to delete this for now. So going on, I'll name this button proceed or whatever, or continue, whatever you want to name the button. So you can edit the text in the button here, move it from button to continue, and when they click on the button, what is the intent? I want to make this text to be, bold. Okay, it's bold now. And I want to increase the text size a bit to, let's say, 16. Better. So when they click on the button, what do you want to happen? So how do you do this? You highlight the button and then click on event. You see where I went? This is basic and this is the default place. But when you highlight the button, make sure the button is highlighted. Click on event. Click on click. What do you want to happen? This is where you state it. You go to your components. In case you're lost, you might want to check out our previous videos to know how we did this. In our previous video, we added an intent and we named it INTE. So if you watch our last video, you might understand what to do next. You click on that and these two. So what you are trying to say now, when button 1 is clicked, I want this intent components to take us to the login page, and I want to start the intent component immediately. You can also delay the intent component by adding a time component. So I'm going to prevent this from happening now. I'm going to prevent the normal one which we added before, whereby the timer takes us to the login component automatically. Once I remove it out of this place, it's as good as removed completely. So it's no longer there. If we wait from now till next year, it's not going to move us to the login page automatically. We have to click on the button. So we're going to run it and check it now. We're going to run it really quick. It's going to, okay. Now we have to update it. I'm going to update it really quick. Once we update it, you see that, okay, it's going to open by itself. Once you update it, you see that it no longer takes us to the login page automatically after 6 seconds because we removed that particular block in the onCreate. So we can wait from now till next year. You can count from now till 5,000 till 5 hours pass. It's not going to take us there automatically. I can watch my timer here. It's past 6 seconds already, and we are not automatically redirected. So until we click on this continue button, we are not going to the login page. We'll keep staying on this loading or intro page. We're not going to any login page. But once we click on this continue button, which I'm about to click now, we are in the login page. So that's how it works. Once you set a button and then you click on a particular intent, you click on it, it takes you to the login page. Once you can go to a login page, you're good. Yeah, you're good. So that's how to do that. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. I'll see you in my next video.